I'm Eric Naza with NewsShooter.com, and I'm here at IBC 2017, and I'm joined with Raphael from IndyCam. And how you doing today?
Good. How are you? Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing excellent. We have a very interesting product here. We have a pretty high-end VR camera. Why don't you walk me through this new product?
Yeah, we are launching here our Naked Eye S4, how we call it. It's a 6K raw recording virtual reality camera. It's based on 4 global shutter sensors, and they output 12-bit Cinema DNG RAW files. And when you stitch them, you end up with a resolution of 6K.
That's quite impressive. There isn't very many cameras that are VR that are in the market right now like this, correct?
No, it's very unique in the sense that we use global shutters and also that we record such a high data rate. It's purely uncompressed. It's full data from the sensor. So when we record at maximum speed, we record around 1.4 gigabytes per second to SSDs sustained, and the system runs for several hours if you want to.
That's fantastic. Let's talk a little bit. Let's start with the lenses a little bit, and how this is really a custom. This is not off-the-shelf kind of stuff here. No. This is very. You guys worked really hard to create this. So let's talk about the importance of the types of lenses that we have and how it works with the sensors.
Yeah, the concept of the camera is to bring the lenses as close together as possible to minimize parallax. We're using customized 180-degree lenses, 4 of them, and they sit on 4 global shutter sensors, very close, so it enables easy stitching in confined spaces also. Like our systems are used especially in cars or on desks or where the action is really close to the cameras. And my feeling is that also these are the most striking and impressive VR productions where you're close to things. So we're trying to enable this to filmmakers and directors.
VR rigs are big. And it's really hard to get this those bigger rigs with higher quality cameras to be portable. Was that the design idea with the Naked Eye?
Yeah, well, the weight of the camera head is 1.5 pounds around, like 750 grams, and of course, it's the idea is to make a small package, but still provide very high quality footage and material that you can do grading and compositing, and you can work with the material in post-production like you would on a feature film or on a high-end commercial production, which is in other systems that are small and portable. It's not possible because everything is compressed to MP4, and you don't have the latitude and the flesh to really work on it in post.
Yeah, having Cinema DNG RAW really opens up a lot of possibilities, and included with that resolution.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a full DI chain you can do on this material, so you can do whatever you want and you're used to in your feature film post-production.
Tell me a little about the recorder. You can't just get a camera and hook it up to any recorder. It's a system, correct?
It's a system, yeah. We sell entire systems, so the system comes in one package, in one case, and you can take it out and set it up and start shooting right away. But we need to store the data somewhere, so we're using 4 SSDs to do that. Every sensor has its own SSD, and that's how we manage to actually store this material in a sustained way. Yeah.
And how is it powered? Because this can be used in remote locations, so you don't have to plug it into the wall, so to speak.
No. It's the system. The recording system is also very integrated. Let's put it that way. It's V-mount powered, or V-mount or Anton Bauer powered gold mount. You can fit both batteries, and with a standard V-mount battery, the system runs for 2.5 hours. So the power draw of the entire system, recording unit and cameras, is around 70 watts, which is very, very reasonable for a system like that.
Now, how does the user interface with the product? Do you have an app or some type of like a laptop connection to it?
Yeah, we provide an iPad with the system, and you control everything with that iPad. It's a Wi-Fi connection, so you can hook up also other devices like your mobile phone or a laptop or whatever you want to it. We provide you full control of all the settings of the sensor, so you can set shutter and gain, ISO for every sensor individually. So if you had one sensor shooting out of a window and the rest is inside, then you can actually compensate for that so that you have maximum latitude on all sensors. We also provide an HDMI signal out, which you can use for monitoring for the DOP or for the director to check the performance of the actors, for instance, or them constantly. We also have replay functions, so you can replay all the recordings instantly. And with this HDMI output, you can also use a wireless HDMI third-party device like a Teradek or a Paralinx to actually transmit that signal much further than the Wi-Fi. So you have constant live monitoring.
Very good. What's been the reaction to your new camera here? I'm sure there's a lot of filmmakers that would like to have this on set.
Oh yeah, the reaction is really great. Most people first wouldn't believe what the system is capable of, but it's a striking concept, and I think especially people who want to take control of their VR productions to a very fine detail and with a lot of attention, they appreciate our system very much.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add about your new Naked Eye 6K?
Well, it's a great way to produce high-end footage and high-end productions. It might sound very high-end. It is high-end, but it comes at a very affordable price, and it's very accessible also to not high-end productions. So I want to encourage everybody to inquire and not be put off by the high-end specs of the system.
And let's talk a little bit about availability and what the retail price will be.
Yeah, we're launching the system. We've launched it here at IBC. The first rental units will be available in 4 to 6 weeks, and sales going to start end of November. The expected retail price is 12,800 euros for the entire system, so it's a complete package. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Raphael. Appreciate it. Much appreciated.